Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to automatically draft and send email from Google Sheets using OpenAI. Here, my objective is that as soon as I'm going to add a new title in my Google Sheets, automatically on that same title, a content should be generated, that is a body of email should be generated with the help of OpenAI, and then the same generated content should be sent in the form of an email to my customers. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to integrate all these applications, and that we are going to do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. Now here we have Google Sheets in our trigger, and then we have OpenAI as well as Gmail in our action. So we are going to connect all of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically generate emails from Google Sheets by using OpenAI and then send the same emails to our customer or clients without any manual efforts. So we are going to create an automation for this process by setting up a connection between Google Sheets, OpenAI and Gmail, and that we are going to do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So Pabbly Connect enables us to connect multiple applications without any coding or programming skills in order to automate our task. Okay, so this is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. Once we will reach here, we can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. This is the all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here on the dashboard, we can find all of our workflows, and we can also create folders here to save our workflows. As you can find, I have two folders. In this test integrations folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. In the same manner, by creating multiple folders, you can save your workflows here on the dashboard accordingly. Now, to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option, which is given on right corner with blue color. So let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Draft and send emails from Google Sheets using OpenAI. After giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save the workflow. So from the drop down here, I'm going to select this test integrations folder. And now let's click on create. As we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us, trigger and action. What are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts or the two main principles on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's suppose in this workflow, we are going to take Google Sheets in our trigger and OpenAI in our action. And we want that as soon as we are going to add a new row, a new data in our Google Sheets, automatically by using that response, an email body should be generated with the help of OpenAI. Okay, here we can find that our action is the response towards our trigger, because when the trigger happens, that means when the data is added in Google Sheets, then only the content is generated with the help of OpenAI, otherwise not. Okay, so after understanding this concept, let's start creating this workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, and that is Google Sheets. So let's select it. And now the next is trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to start. So we will select new or updated spreadsheet row as our trigger event, as we want that as soon as a new row will be added in our Google Sheets, the response of that row should be automatically captured here in Pabbly Connect, and with that response, automatically the workflow should get triggered. For doing this, the webhook URL which is provided to us is going to act as a bridge for sending the data from Google Sheets towards Pabbly Connect. So let us copy the webhook URL, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. Okay, so let me take you towards my Google Sheets. So this is my spreadsheet with the name as marketing emails, and now I'm going to connect this with Pabbly Connect for sending the data. First of all, let me enter a new row over here, and I will add some details of a customer as well as the title of the email which I want to generate. So let me start with the name of the customer. Let's say the name will be Smart User. Here is the email, smartuser@pabblytudes.com, and here is the title. So to this particular customer, I want to send an email related to newly launched fruity perfumes. So let's suppose I have data and history of this particular customer, and I already have the information that this particular customer loves to buy perfumes from my store. And now because I'm launching a new perfume set, I want to send a customized email for marketing to this particular customer, informing him about the same. Okay, so this is my purpose. Now, first of all, I'm going to connect my spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect. So we will go towards extensions, and here we can find the option of add-ons. When we will click on get add-ons, it is going to take us towards Google Workspace Marketplace. Now here we need to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Let's do that. Okay, so basically Pabbly Connect Webhook is the add-on which we need to install in our Google Sheets. As you can find, I have already installed it. So I'm just going to cross this, and once you will install the add-on, you also have to refresh the spreadsheet so that you can find the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks under extensions. As we can find the option over here, let's click on initial setup. Basically, in order to connect our spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect, we have to do an initial setup in which we have to enter two details, webhook URL and the trigger column. First of all, let us paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect here in this field. The next is the trigger column. Now, what is trigger column? The concept of trigger column says that whenever the data will be entered in the spreadsheet up till this column, the response will be automatically sent towards Pabbly Connect, and with that response, the workflow is going to start. Okay, so here in the background, you can find that I have three columns, column A, column B, as well as column C. So column C will be my trigger column, as I want that as soon as I'm going to add a new row in this particular spreadsheet and I will enter the data up till column C, the response should be automatically captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here I have entered C as my trigger column, and now we are going to send the test data towards Pabbly Connect. So let's click on send test button, and our test data is sent successfully. So let's submit it, and our configuration is set up successfully. We will close this and we will go back towards Pabbly Connect. And we can find that here automatically we have received the response along with all the details of our spreadsheet. Trigger column, title, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index name, as well as the email of the customer. This means that we have successfully built a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Okay, so now after this we have to do one more thing. We will go back towards our Google Sheet. We will go back towards extensions, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and this time we need to click on this send on event button. As we have done that, we have made sure that now whenever we are going to add a new row in this spreadsheet up till trigger column, automatically the data will be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect, and the automation will run smoothly without any efforts. Okay, we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and now after receiving a response, our next objective is to generate an email body for this particular title so that we can send it to the customer. Okay, and for generating the content, I'm going to use OpenAI. So now we are going to connect OpenAI with Pabbly Connect. Let's move towards our action step, and in our action application, here I'm going to select OpenAI. Now the next is the action event. So in the action event, I'm going to select ChatGPT over here, as I want to generate the content with the help of ChatGPT. And now from the given options, I'm going to select my existing connection, as I've already built the connection with my OpenAI account. If you want to build a new connection, you need to click on this add new connection button, and here you have to provide the token. Okay, so in order to find the token, first of all, you need to log into your OpenAI application, and then you have to click on this hyperlink. When you will do that, it is going to take you towards the API key page of OpenAI. From there, you can generate your token, as well as you can paste it over here. Okay, so now let me select my existing connection, and we will click on save. As we have done that, we can find that our OpenAI account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So let's move further. Here we need to enter two details after the connection, AI model as well as the prompt. So first of all, let us select the AI model. Okay, so we have several options over here. So I'm going to select this GPT 3.5 Turbo. So by using this AI model, I want to generate the content. Okay, the next is the prompt. This is very important step. Prompt is the command which we need to give to ChatGPT that what we want it to do for us. Here my purpose is to generate the email body, the email content on the given title which we have received from Google Sheets. Okay, so my prompt here will be generate only the body of email on the title. I do not want to generate the full email. I only want to generate the content, the main body of the email. Therefore, my prompt here will be generate only the body of the email on the title. And now here I'm going to enter the title. We have already received the title from Google Sheets response. So we will simply map the title over here. What is mapping? Mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given, and here are all the details. We want to map the title newly launched fruity perfumes. So I'm going to simply map it over here. Okay, now because I have mapped the title, it has become dynamic now, and it is going to change with each and every response. So now whenever a new row will be added in our Google Sheets, and in the response a new title will be captured in Pabbly Connect, automatically the new title is going to come here in place of this particular title. But whatever data we have entered manually, that is the prompt, is going to be same each time because it has become static now. So wherever in the workflow we want the data should get changed automatically, there we map it by using our previous step. But where we want that data should remain same with each and every response, there we type it manually, and that is called as static mapping. Now after this prompt, I also want to add something here. Generate only the body of email on this title. For the recipient, and here I'm going to map the name of the customer, that is smart user, so that the email could be customized according to this particular customer with a name smart user. Okay, for the recipient. And at last, I also want to add something more, that is with regards Pabbly at last. Okay, so this is the prompt: generate only body of the email on the title newly launched fruity perfumes for the recipient smart user with regards Pabbly at last. So I also want to end the email with regards, and I want to add the name of my company, that is Pabbly at last. Okay, so here I'm going to generate the response by clicking on save and send test request button. And here we can find that we have received the response. Along with the response, here is the content. Dear smart user, I hope this email finds you well. I am writing to inform you about our recently launched collection of fruity perfumes. We are excited to present these new fragrances that are perfect for the summer season. And at last, it is given with warm regards, Pabbly. Okay, so this is the perfect email content which I wanted to generate. This means that our workflow is running perfectly fine up till now. So our next step is to send this generated content in the form of an email to the customer. For that, we are going to connect Gmail with Pabbly Connect. Let's move towards our action step. And now we are going to connect Gmail in our action application. Let's search it and we will connect it. We will select the action event as send email. Of course, we will click on connect. Now from the given option, I'm going to select my existing connection as I've already built the connection with my Gmail account. If you want to build a new connection, you have to click on this add new connection button and then you will click on this sign in with Gmail. Okay, let me select my existing connection and we'll click on save. With this, we can find that our Gmail account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so we will move further and it is asking us for the certain details. So let us first of all start with the recipient email address. Okay, on what email address you want to send the email? Here our objective is to send the email address to the customer. We have already received the email address of the customer from Google Sheets, so I will simply map that. Okay, again, because we have mapped this email address, it is going to change with each and every response. From what name you want to send the email? Here I'm going to enter the name of my company, let's say Pabbly. Okay, so because I've entered it manually, now it is not going to change with each and every response. So every time the email will be sent, the name of the sender will be Pabbly. The next is the email subject. So I'm going to use the title of the email as my email subject. We have already received the title from Google Sheets newly launched fruity perfumes. So this will be the subject of my email. And because I've mapped this subject, it is going to change with each and every response. Okay, so every time a new email will be sent, automatically the new title will come here in the place of the email subject. The next is the email content type, which will be plain, and here we need to enter the email content. Okay, we have already generated the full email content by using OpenAI. We will simply map that generated content over here. Done. So this is the content, and now if you want to attach a particular image along with this email, you can also add the name of the file over here in this field as well as the attachment URL here in this field. Okay, so because I do not want to send image along with the email, I'm going to ignore these two fields and we will simply click on save and send test request button. And here we have received the response, and in the response the status is sent. That means the email is sent on the email ID which we have mapped. So let's go and check on the email ID. And yes, recently a new email is received on this particular email address with the name as Pabbly and the subject is newly launched fruity perfumes. So this is the whole email with warm regards, Pabbly. This means that our workflow is perfectly successful and it is running perfectly fine. So let's go back towards our Google Sheets and we will check this workflow once again. Here I'm going to add a new row in my spreadsheet along with all the new details, and we will see that without any manual efforts, within seconds, automatically an email will be received on whatever email we will enter over here. Okay, let's say the new name of the customer is test user. Here I'm going to enter a new email address. New launch of herbal face mask, and as soon as I've entered the data up till my trigger column, we will see that automatically the email will be sent on this particular title to this email address. Let's go and check. And yes, here we can find that automatically without any manual efforts, here is a new email with the same name as Pabbly but with the different subject, new launch of herbal face mask. Let me open it and show you, and this is the full email, and here once again the email is ending with warm regards, Pabbly. The body is Dear test user, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to inform you about the exciting new launch of our herbal face mask. Our herbal face mask is made from 100% natural ingredients, carefully selected to provide the utmost nourishment and rejuvenation to your skin. This is very unique and good content. Okay, so if you will use OpenAI in order to generate the content, you will be able to send customized emails to all your customers without any manual efforts with a unique content. Okay, now we will go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done here in this workflow. So in this workflow, we have taken 3 simple steps: trigger and 2 actions. In trigger, we have taken Google Sheets, and in action, we have taken OpenAI as well as Gmail, and we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new row will be added in our Google Sheets along with the details as well as the title, automatically on that same title an email content will be generated with the help of OpenAI, and then the same generated content will be sent automatically as an email to our customers. So this was the full workflow, and these are the steps which we have to follow in order to create this automation. This was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.